Okay, guys, today we are continuing our journey on 40 days and 40 tips. Today, what we're going to talk about is Facebook and investor pages and what not to pay attention to and what to pay attention to. At the end of the day, this can hurt you big, especially on social media this day and time. There's a lot of what I call BS artists out there that will give you everything in the world that you should be not paying attention to, in other words. So at the end of the day, we're going to say today we're going to listen to successful investors and don't believe everything on Facebook investor pages. Guys, crucial. I am Rob Trigg with Jet Lending. Just want everybody to know we are here to educate you, okay? Define what makes a successful investor. Track record, experience, proven strategies, guys that anybody you ask will give you good feedback or, hey, that guy's done a lot of deal, proven track record, successful business owner, haven't filed bankruptcy. Those are the guys that you got to listen to, okay? Guys that have done successful flips. Eddie Gant is one of them. Ehab, he's one of them. Rick Edgeworth is one of them out of Beaumont, very successful guy. At the end of the day, there's 1,000 gurus out there, right? But it's the ones that are trusted and the ones with outstanding reputation that are business owners that you should really, really pay attention to. Not the fraudsters, not the guys that, have a bad rap. And at the end of the day, the guys that have a bad rap, you know who they are. They're being talked about. They're being told. They're being told on, I guess you would say. And those are the guys you definitely need to stay away from or stay leery on, because they will take your money and they will take you literally $60,000, $70,000 in the hole that you could have used that money and literally spent it on a rehab or spent it on buying a property, an investment property. Is key. I do always say that, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of fraudsters out there that are not going to teach you anything and don't have a proven track record. So, successful characterizations of a great investor or successful investor, should I say, are honorable people and people that you want to do business with that are talked well about, At the end of the day, I have people call me all the time and say, hey, what do you think about this guy? And sometimes I'll give my opinion. Sometimes I won't. It just depends on if I know them or not. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that our clients are taken care of. So I'll tell the truth most of the time if I know any negative feedback. There's a lot of good, reliable lenders out there. There's a lot of good, reliable investors out there. And I will say this, if they're a lender, they are a hard money lender, especially, they're probably investors. Eddie Gant, Dale Dyke, James Toller, who else? Wade. There's a lot of great guys out there. So be careful who you listen to. These Facebook pages, man, they will get flooded with conflicting or misleading advice. You got to be careful who you take your advice from in this industry. There's people out there that are talking nonsense all day long on Facebook. Or they're fast talkers and they're trying to get you, they bring you in to where you go and pay for their little seminar. And at the end of the day, that seminar doesn't teach you a damn thing, but they got $500 out of 40 people, hey, so they take that money and they'll go use it on a flip, at the end of the day, but they've got a proven strategy that's worked time and time again, those are the guys that you kind of got to pay attention to. There's been posts out there that will give total bad information about real estate transactions or real estate in general. Here's one that Eddie Gant has always said. People will say there's this title issue with this property. What should I do? And everybody will give advice, call a title company, call all this, blah, 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 blah. Call the title company, is one of the ones we see a lot. At the end of the day, if you've got a property, what you need to do is get it under contract first. That's the first and foremost thing you need to do is get the property under contract and then figure out the title issues later. Figure them out. Don't worry about the fact that it might have a title issue or you think it has a title issue. Get it under contract, get it over to a reputable title company that you are confident can work through the problem. And then at the end of the day, if you can't, then you terminate because you'll terminate the contract because you can't get a clear title. But first and foremost, don't get on Facebook and ask the question, what should I do about this title situation on this property that I don't have under contract? The first thing you should do is get it under contract. Plain and simple. Guys, I can't stress the importance of checking the credentials of anyone that's giving you advice, including myself. If you don't believe me, go to Facebook. Go to Google, type in Jet Lending. I've got credentials on there. I've been doing this for 9-10 years. Jet Lending's been doing this for 21 years. I don't think Jet Lending would let me get on Facebook and spew nonsense. But at the end of the day, check out my credentials. I doubt that there's anybody that can say anything negative about me. Suggest ways to verify reliable information. There's always people out there that you can call and ask their advice about what they think about other people. So call your friends, call the people you trust the most, that you do have established relationships, and make sure that, you're not dealing with a fraudster. There's a lot of them out there. Today we had a prime suspect, and my title company called me and said, hey, we might have an issue here. And at the end of the day, we worked through it, and we're a lot better off moving forward. Anyway, guys, if you got any questions about any of these 40 tips, we can dive into them a little bit more. Or got any questions about how do you know who to trust or anything like that? We've got 4 or 5 people in this office that we can probably guarantee that we can do with their people within, a matter of a couple of hours, just by doing a little bit of research. Now, we're not investigators, and you're not going to pick up the phone and call us and say, hey, I want to know about this guy. That's not what we're here for. We're here to provide lending service. But at the end of the day, if you're looking to get something under contract and want to know if they're a reliable wholesaler or if they're a reliable real estate agent, call us, or call a friend. At the end of the day, building relationships with experienced investors is probably the best way to be successful in this real estate industry. Going to clubs, going to events. We have an event tomorrow morning at 9:00 at the Texas Real Estate Center. There's going to be about 60 people there. Networking with the good people and good mentorship programs. If you need a good mentorship program, I know a guy. A lot of people laugh around the office that I know a guy guy in the office. Everybody comes to me if they need something fixed. Hey, I know a guy, because I've just paid attention to who we work with and the good people. Okay. So at the end of the day, I'm always here. Call me, text me, 903-806-4400. That's all the time I've got today for the day's tips. If you want to dive in a little bit further, always give me a call. And that's all we got for today. Thank you for listening, and hope to see you soon out here.